Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So the other day I made this apple tart and I also filmed it at the same time so that I can share with you how I actually made it from scratch. So if you know me well, you know that I love making this tart. It's really one of my favorite things to make since years ago because it's so delicious, but also it looks so festive. I especially love the process of laying the apple slices on top. Somehow I just love it. So this time I just shared with my family, but I also love to make this tart as a gift. People always seem to love, and it's really easy to carry around. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get started.
Alright, so let's start from working on the tart crust. This is the sweet tart dough recipe that I always use, really for any kinds of sweet tarts such as fruit tart, almond tart, chocolate tart, caramel tart. It goes with anything. And I made a full tutorial about how to make it really in details and how to roll it, set in a mold, and bake. So I'm not going to explain the same things here, but make sure to jump on the video after this one to really understand about sweet tart in general. Today I use 22 centimeter tart ring, which is 8.7 inch, but of course you can use any sizes you want. And I leave the links of some of the tools I used today on the description below, so check them out later if you are interested. And one of the things I shared on the tutorial is that if you have used this mesh silicone mat when you use tart ring, because it's gonna allow the tart bottom to be really flat and even, and it will look beautiful. So after it's set in a mold, chill in a fridge or freezer until it's completely chilled. And then meanwhile, let's work on the other preparations. Alright, so next let's work on the apple slices that we're gonna decorate on top. So today I used Granny Smiths. Usually for apple pie or apple tart, I like to use Granny Smiths or Golden Delicious. Those are my favorite. But let me know which one is your favorite. You know, everybody has different preference. Also, slice really thin. That's one of the most important thing about this part. If it's too thick, it's not gonna look pretty and it doesn't taste so good, in my opinion. Today I used the petty knife to slice apples, but of course go ahead and use apple slicers if you have. And after you slice the apples, you get all the edges and all the uglier parts, and you can dice them like this. And we can use this for sauteed apples as the filling. So let me show you how I made it. First, melt butter, unsalted butter, and add the diced apples. Add salt, cinnamon powder, which is my favorite. Mix. Add brown sugar. And then add lemon juice. And with medium heat, keep cooking until it gets this nice dark color. And let them completely chilled in the fridge. And this is almond cream. I had cherry almond cream and regular almond cream left in my freezer, so I decided to mix both. To learn how to make this quick and easy almond cream, watch this cherry tart tutorial. I explain what you should be careful about when you make this cream. And this time I filled up to about 1/3 of the height. And here is applesauce. I made it this time from scratch, but if you want to save time, you don't need to. You can just buy one at the store or even try a different kind of sauce, fruits, and have fun. But just in case you're interested, here is how I made it. So first, melt sugar and make dark caramel. Add butter, lots of them. Mix. And add Granny Smith apples. Add brown sugar, cinnamon powder, heavy cream, and mix. And lots of whiskey this time. Whoop! And frambe. I usually use dark rum though. If you have, I prefer dark rum, but I didn't have. Those alcohols add extra flavors in the sauce. And add more sugar, lemon juice, create your favorite taste. And then we're gonna puree this. So it's pretty simple. And I like to adjust the taste after this. I taste it and add more sugar and lemon juice. So it's gonna be pretty loose sauce. And you may think that this is a lot of lemon juice and lots of sugar as well. But really, this is like accent flavor for this tart. It's really like if you taste everything together, you don't feel it's that sour at all. After the apple compote is completely chilled, spread them on top and make them nice and even so that it's going to be easier to lay apple slices on top. And now, as I said, it's time to lay apple slices, which is the most exciting part. So here we go. As you can see, there's a gap on the center after you laid apple slices each time, and one of my tricks is to fill the gap with extra apple slices. I use uglier slices that I cannot use for garnish. Tear them off into smaller pieces if needed, and just fill the holes, fill the gaps, and that's the key to stack each layers really beautifully. So today I decided to do 4 layers of apple slices. You can do as many as you want. And after you laid all the apple slices, I recommend to chill the tart dough again completely before you bake it. Because most likely by the time you finish laying all the apple slices on top, the tart dough is probably softened in a room temperature. I recommend to put them back in the fridge and chill again so that the tart crust is gonna look flat, even, and looks beautiful. So Lei woke up from a nap and she wanted to join us finishing up this apple tart.
Good.
So she's helping me cleaning up the extra apple slices. Oh, too much in the mouth.
Love you.
She loves apple. She's such a hungry girl. And I got this cute shot of her. Before I bake, I brush the surface with melted butter and sprinkle some granulated sugar evenly. So today I baked with 350 Fahrenheit, which is 175 Celsius, for about 35 to 50 to 55 minutes. It really depends on the size of the tart molds or tart rings, but once the tart glass started getting nice dark golden brown and you can see that apple slices on top are softened, cooked, and that's the sign it's done. To finish up, I mixed apricot jam and a little bit of water together and strained them because most of the apricot jam that you can buy from grocery store has chunks. So strain them and make the really silky jam like this, and then tap them on top while it's still really warm. That's really important. Once the jam started getting hardened, it's not gonna spread well and you get chunks everywhere and it doesn't look nice. So to prevent that, simply heat it up again and it'll be all good. Just by coating apricot jam, it's gonna make a whole lot of difference. The color is so appealing, and it's also gonna prevent this apple slices to get dried out, and it's gonna keep the moist inside. Alright, and I think we are done. What do you guys think? I just love how it looks. It's so simple, but it's so elegant. That's exactly how I love. And let's check out the cut. I love the crunchiness of the crust, soft almond cream, and the really melty sauteed apple. So good. And usually I don't give her much desserts for adult, but this time it's special. She got some too. What do you think? Is it good?
If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post a new video all about beautiful pastries from scratch. And if you have any questions about the tutorial today, please feel free to leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Alright guys, that's it for today. thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.